You believe in miracles.
Absolutely.
That's where we're starting off today.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, the chaos is insane in college sports. It is wild.
The National Collegiate Chaotic Athletic Association.
I'm throwing my hands up. I'm throwing my hands up because what we're seeing now in college sports across every sport is just, it's out of control. It's out of control. And now we got the 1980 Miracle on Ice team in the White House talking to Trump about how ridiculous everything is. We got Troy Aikman coming out saying, I'm done with NIL. This is ridiculous. There's a wave coming. There's a wave of people saying this is dumb.
Listen, it's similar to males competing against females. 80% of America is against males competing against females. All right. It's probably more with the NIL. It's probably 90% of America. There hasn't been a poll on it because, these senators in the state of Pennsylvania, who I've been communicating with, both the Democratic and the Republican, and through you, we've been communicating, and the local congressman here in my district. The McCormick's main man is a former Pitt football player, and he's on he's on a team with me. So I've been communicating with them about this whole NIL absurdity and how it has to stop, but nothing seems to be getting going. But hopefully, now we have the Mike Eruzione from that Miracle team is a friend of mine. He's an athletic director. I'm going to call him. I'm going to definitely call him this week. But he's the assistant athletic director at BU, and along with Troy Aikman, that's awesome. But if you look at the firings, what is it? A dozen and a half now? 12, 15? I don't know.
Oh, we are up to 28 coaching changes this year.
My word. In the NCAA. That is.
Now I forget what the record was. I remember it was in 20. We go back to an earlier podcast. We brought that up, but it was in 2023. The old record was like 14 or 12.
What is it, Matt?
Hey, quick time out here. Are you subscribed to the channel? It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Please do it. It helps us bring the content to you that ESPN won't cover. You guys are great. Okay, back to the show. So we have blown past that.
And look, coming into the state of Pennsylvania, that whole Franklin situation, he's down, he's down there at Virginia Tech, taking all of our Pennsylvania athletes down to Virginia Tech, which is pathetic. You understand? And they hire, look, if they think that hiring this guy from Iowa State is the answer, I would tell you from my perspective, he's not. Okay. I think an alumni, a former Penn State alumni who's played on a national championship team or has played, for one of those top 10 ranked teams and knows the university would have been an ideal choice. And I'm really against this hiring because I don't look, if they wanted a mediocre guy, they had one. They had one in James. You understand?
That's the question right now, as far as like Penn State goes, because from everything, you can't judge anything till it happens, right? But like from everything that everybody says, Matt Campbell is the guy. He's a ball coach. He knows X's and O's. He's more of an actual football coach versus what James Franklin was, where it was more, the pomp and circumstance and all that kind of stuff. He put on a show. So I give Matt Campbell credit for what he did at Iowa State. They have no budget. They've got nothing. And he built that into a program. 100% credit where credit's due. But now the argument is you did more with less. Can you do more with more? That's hard. That's a different level of success that you're trying to achieve, because when you don't have any expectations, exceeding those expectations is really easy. Keeping everyone happy is really easy. And the only time will tell to see what actually comes of it. But
Andrew, the proof is in the pudding, man. The proof is in the pudding. When it comes to college athletics, at that next level, the proof is in the pudding. And this guy, this guy, can you beat Ohio State? Can you beat Ohio State? Can you beat Michigan?
That's it.
You understand? And that
we're not going up against West
That's
Virginia.
that's my whole point.
We're not. That's not who we're playing. The goal is beat Ohio State.
You got a big
Now beat
name. They
Indiana.
needed to have a big name up there. One of the former guys,